bad. Oh, I bet it's videoing right now.
It is.
It is. Okay. All right, we'll get out in front of it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. These are the yellow belt self-defense moves for Zach Ertz. I'm going to demonstrate them on my right side, which is all that he'll have to do. So this first one's called Japanese Stranglehold. And the person's coming from behind you and putting their arm in front of your neck and one behind. So the move is as follows. I'm going to turn my back so that you can see most of the moves. So the person's coming up from behind and putting their arm around your neck. So you're going to step to the right. You're going to tuck your chin so that the arm can't get underneath your chin. Give them a left elbow, a left hammer fist, and then you're going to pivot and give them a right palm heel. So the whole thing together, again, you're coming around your neck. You're going to tuck your chin, step to the right, give them a left elbow, a left hammer fist, a right palm heel, and then you're going to turn and face your attacker so that you're ready for in case they come back at you. That is called Japanese Stranglehold. Is that good so far?
Good so far?
The next one is called Passing the Horizon, and this again is someone from behind. They come and they grab your right arm. Okay, so when they grab your right arm, you're going to re-grab their arm. So my hand is going to close around their arm. I'm going to step straight back to them, and I'm going to give them an elbow. And then from there, I'm going to step away from them and twist the arm that I have in my hand, and I'm going to kick them into the ribs with a front snap kick. Once I'm done with, once I'm done with that, I throw the hand away. So I keep hold of the hand until I get done kicking. So this is called Passing the Horizon. So the right arm's grabbed, I counter grab, I step back, I give them an elbow, I step away from them, this is going to stretch them out, I still have a hold of their arm, it's a front snap kick with my back leg, which is my left, then I throw the hand away. Okay, that's Passing the Horizon. The next one, the third one of 12, is called Retreating the Horizon. It's exactly the same thing as what we just did, we just add one more part. So Retreating the Horizon is right arm grab, we counter grab, we step back, we hit them with an elbow, we step away. This is where we just were for Passing the Horizon. Now we step back one more time, pulling them even further into us, and now we kick them with our right front snap kick. And then we throw the arm away. So the whole thing again, Retreating the Horizon is here, counter grab, elbow with the left elbow, left foot steps forward, right foot steps back, we pull them to a right front snap kick, we throw the arm away. Okay, so that's the first three. The next one is called Pushing the Circle. So the person, again, we're doing our right side. So anything that's done, it's our right side being grabbed. So right side, the person's coming at me from the front so I can see them. They're going to grab my wrist, my right wrist. So all we do with the right wrist is if they grab it, I take my arm and I go into a counterclockwise circle. I pretend that I have the answer to the magic question in the history class. So it's a really quick movement of my hand. Their hand will go off my hand, and as their hand is stretched out, I step forward and I give them an elbow to the ribs. That's the entire move. So the person grabs, we don't let them grab. Within a second or two of them grabbing, we raise our hand up, we step into the person, and we give them an elbow through the ribs. That's called Pushing the Circle. So if you imagine your hand going in a circle, that's an easier way to remember it. The circle of the hand. Okay, we good? Number 5 is called Lever. Okay, lever is someone is grabbing your shoulder, pretending to threaten you like this. So all we're going to do, the person's grabbing with their left arm, they're grabbing right here near my collarbone. So all I'm going to do, this is called lever. All I'm going to do is step back. By me stepping back, it now gets there. Usually when someone grabs you, they keep their arm bent or flexed. When you step back, it straightens their arm out and it makes it so that they can't hold on to you very well. They're not as strong in this position as they are in this position. So you step back. When I step back, I'm going to give them an inside block. I'm going to knock their arm right off. And then I'm going to slide right into them and give them an elbow. And you'll notice that when I give an elbow, I take my other hand, it's a right elbow, I take my left hand and I pretend my elbow is like a nail, and this is my hammer. So I kind of drive the nail. You'll hear me say drive the nail. So the whole thing looks together like this. The person's grabbing here. This is called lever. I step back, inside block with my right arm. I shuffle in with my right foot, drive the nail with the right elbow. That's called lever. The next one is called crashing elbow. A lot of elbows in these. So crashing elbow is a little different. The person now is punching at my face. So what we're going to do, right side again, the person is punching at my face, so instead of me standing right here and letting them punch at my nose, I'm going to step my right foot out to the side. So now the punch, instead of being at my nose, is slightly off. From here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to give them, to block the punch, it's called a palm parry. My hand straight up and down, I'm using the palm of my hand to block. So as they come closer to me, I'm going to give them an elbow to the ribs, and as they go by me, I'm going to give them a back fist to their kidney. Because when someone punches at you, they don't just stop like this. They stop and they kind of walk right through it. So we're going to move our head. We're going to step right. If we imagine ourselves in a clock and 12 o'clock's right in front of me, I'm going to step to about 1:30 with my right foot. 1:30 with my right foot. I'm going to give a palm parry. Their body's coming forward, forward, forward. I'm going to give them an elbow to their ribs, and as they continue on by me, I'm going to give them a back fist to their kidney. Okay? We good so far? You remember these, Zach?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the next couple are some footwork stuff. This next one's called dancer. So it has some footwork to it. The person's coming from behind, and they're doing a two-hand choke from behind. So the first thing, I'm going to turn my back to you, but the first thing that they do, first thing we always do when someone comes around our neck is we tuck our chin. Just in case, just to help give us a little more time. So the very first thing you do, okay, quick movement with your feet. Okay, you're coming from behind, your arms are up above your shoulders. So you tuck your chin. I'm going to step my right foot behind my left into a scissor stance. So when I do that, I'm going to squat right down, get low. Remember, their arms are up high. So my head has to be underneath their arm. From here, I'm going to give them a right ridge hand to the groin. That's the pinky side of my hand. Ridge hand, or excuse me, my fault. Knife hand, pinky side of my hand. I'm going to rotate, pivot right down nice and low. I'm going to give them a left ridge hand, which is the thumb side of my hand, to the groin, and then I'm going to stay low and cross right out from behind them. So the whole move, they're trying to choke me. I'm going to tuck in the chin. I'm going to step my right foot behind. This is called a scissors stance. Right knife hand. Pivot into a nice low horse stance. Ridge hand. And then again staying low because you got to get below the person's hands. Okay, we are at number 8 of 12. This number 8 has 4 parts. It has an A, a B, a C, and a D. Part A is repeated for all of them. So part A, the person's now coming up beside me, and they're putting my head into a headlock. So imagine my head in this little vise in between the elbow, so they're holding here. And they're not only just holding me here, they're trying to pull me forward to kind of get more leverage. So what I'm going to do, because some people are bigger than others, I need to make sure my legs are in a very good, strong position. So the very first part of this, and I'm going to do right side again, my right foot, anytime someone comes around our neck, we're going to tuck our chin. My right foot's going to step forward to get in a nice strong stance so they're not able to take me anywhere. I'm going to take my right hand, hammer fist, your pinky side of your fist, and your left hand, hammer fist. And all I'm going to do is right hammer fist to the groin, left hammer fist to the kidney. So if the body wasn't there, I'd basically be joining my hammer fist together. So part A is just simply step right straight ahead, 12 o'clock. Tuck the chin, hammer fist kidney, hammer fist to the groin. Right to the groin, left to the kidney. That's part A. So we repeat part A for all the other parts. Okay? Part B involves you grabbing the person's leg and taking them to the ground. So part B, same thing. Part A, we step forward, hammer fist. Now part B, I drop my back knee. B for back knee. I drop my back knee right to the floor. I give a left knife hand to the groin, or ridge hand to the groin. I'm behind the attacker now. The attacker's back is right here. So I give them a knife hand to the groin, I reach down and I grab their right foot. As I stand up, I take their right foot and I tuck it under my right arm. Tuck it. So now I have their leg in my hand, and now their tailbone is literally right off the floor. So now with my left leg, onto their tailbone. So it's a left stomp onto the tailbone, then I let their leg go. So part B, as in boy, part A, which is this, B, I drop my back knee, left ridge hand, I grab, I pull it up really forcefully, I have it under my arm, stomp, done. Okay? Part C, same thing. Part A, the only part different now is I step forward, we're here, now we're going to bring our left hand up behind the person, and let's pretend the person has really long hair, or has hair other than me. Okay? Has hair. You're going to pull the hair back, or you're going to put your index finger and your middle finger at your right in the eye socket. You don't have to go into the eyes, but just to the eye socket, just to force their head back. And now with your right hand, palm heel right to the jaw, and they should fall backwards. So you want to make sure you're in a nice strong stance. If my leg was straight and they fell over a straight leg, you're going to break your knee or hurt your knee. So part C, we do part A every time. Part A, we bring our left hand up, we grab their hair if they have it. If they don't, we just put our hands right into the eye socket. We pull the head back. We give them a palm heel, a right palm heel. That's the entire thing. So we've done A, we've done B, we've done C. Now we have to do D as in dog. D as in dog is the exact same thing as B, with the exception of the knee. The knee, instead of dropping the back knee on B and D, we drop the front knee. So everything's the same. So all we're going to do is we're going to step forward. Part A, we're going to drop the front knee. So now the person's facing us. Now we're in front of them. We're going to give them a right ridge hand. We're going to bend down, grab their right leg. We're going to stand up. We're going to tuck it underneath our arm. Now it's going to be their torso that's going to be facing us. So now we're going to step our right foot, and instead of kicking them in the tailbone like in B, we're going to kick them in the abdomen or in the groin. So now we have part D as in dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the headlock A, B, C, and D. Okay, so there's 4 parts to number 8. Okay? We're almost done, Ben. I mean, Ben. That's my son's name. Oh, sorry about that. Next, as you can tell, the further longer that we go, the more difficult these are. Number 1, 2, Japanese stranglehold, passing the horizon, those are really quick ones.